Welcome back to another episode of Lecka Bites. I am now here in Vietnam, in Da Nang, to be very precise. Welcome back to this probably longer episode because it was such a busy week here in the central Vietnam. I flew to Da Nang and then, of course, spent most of my time in Hoi An, where our headquarter of Lecka is. Hoi An, by the way, super great place to be. It's a very beautiful ancient town. So anyone who has not been, I recommend going there. It's been great to be with the team. Our headquarter is there. We have most of our staff in Hoi An, the wonderful Nop, Ching, Miss Zhang, and Tian, who are doing a fantastic job here in the back office of Lecca, really running the show. That's when you realize that if you're spending most of your time abroad and you can really rely on people, it is amazing how it frees up your mind and your workload. And I'm so grateful for those ladies to run Lecca here in Hoi An and in Vietnam. Make it happen for the entire world. What we do here in Hoi An is affecting Lecca globally as we are shipping from Hoi An to the world. And again, very grateful to have a great team. It really shows that having that backbone, you can almost do anything. And it's been great to be back with them, go for lunch, go for dinners. They were very kind to cook for me a local lunch on Thursday, on the day I left. And yeah, it was so good to be with them. It also means that we were very busy. And I'm trying to figure out now how I can pack all of this information into a short episode. But let me start with the key highlights. We were, as usual, looking into products. Maybe by now you know that I'm a product guy. I love developing new products. I love to think about, in our case, new recipes, adjusting designs, working on our packaging boxes, looking into other products that we can maybe develop in the future. So first and foremost, I was finally tasting our ultra gels, which we've talked about before, and it's already in production. But I had finally the chance to test it and taste it. And the first flavor is the passion fruit mango flavor, which we developed already the last few months. And I knew it was going to be good because passion fruit mango, what can go wrong? We already have passion fruit as our best seller in the smaller gel version. So I'm not surprised that the passion fruit mango is also one. We have added some rice flour, which tones down a bit the sweetness. I think that is a good step for the ultra people who, after many hours of running or any endurance exercise, actually, you can't anymore take that much sweetness. And so adding some rice flour, that starchy flavor, that profile, at least starchy profile, is reducing the sweetness a tiny bit. But I have to say, it's probably our best flavor so far. I love that passion fruit sourness, and then you can taste this little mango sweetness at the end. Really wonderful. The second flavor that has been finalized is our banana peanut butter. That's also a new direction for us because peanut butter is, of course, fats and oils, and those we don't have really used so far in any of our products. Banana peanut butter with a hinge of cinnamon, very nice, is fairly, I mean, almost, I would say, nothing new about it. It's a very common flavor in many countries, but I think we're trying to make it again very natural and taste amazing. And the banana is banana, of course, and then you have this really rounding of flavor of the peanut butter that comes out quite nicely. And again, it's, I would say, not too sweet, and the heaviness of the fats of the peanut butter. I think for an ultra, this can be, yeah, it doesn't hit you too hard in the face. It's kind of a nice, heavy profile that you can really feel like you're eating some real food. It's not just another sugary gel. It's actually more puree style. Banana by itself is quite thick, has high viscosity as a puree. Adding on the peanut butter and some water, of course, it rounds it off quite nicely. So I'm very excited about that one. That will only come out in a few months' time. We're just getting the lab test done. The passion fruit mango is coming out next month, so please be ready. I have to talk about this a bit, but I'll keep you updated as this is very transparent with Lecka. Then secondly, we have been testing and tasting now the gel 2.0, we call it. We have been already talking about this a bit. I had the chance to finally also test the recipes here, where we have switched the brown rice syrup to the locally sourced tapioca syrup. That's been in the making for a long time. The recipes are phenomenal. The sweetness level is down, carb count is up. The flavor profile of the fruits comes out more because the brown rice syrup is now removed. That had already its own flavor. So tapioca syrup has less flavor by itself. So now the other flavors like passion fruit, mango, cacao coffee, so on, are coming out even more. So super excited about this one. The packaging looks great too. We have adjusted a bit the front, where we have taken out the calorie count and the electrolyte count and have replaced it with carbohydrates and sodium to make it even better and more precise in what we are trying to convey to the runners and our consumers. Then we're also working on another gel flavor. I can't help it. We have been many people asking us, hey, do you have another caffeinated flavor? So far, we only have coffee cacao as our caffeinated flavor. And hence, not everyone likes coffee, so we need something more. Working with some tea flavors now, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, something along the lines. So again, we don't want to use too much caffeine powder, which can hit you very hard. We're trying to keep it very natural and looking into some tea extracts that might taste very nice. I'm quite excited about that. What we are not doing right now, also FYI, sometimes it's cool to share what we're not doing. We have been experimenting with ultra or like energy jellies. So think about your mountain that is based on sugar or like processed sugars and gelling agents. And we have been looking at something similar to make it natural. We had some good recipes so far, but to be honest with you, we're kind of putting it on pause because, we don't feel strongly about it right now, and we have a lot of going on with the other gels. So maybe in the future you see a Lecka Ultra Jelly or like energy jelly, but for now we're keeping it gel puree-like because that's what's been working for us quite well. Then we have signed contracts with our new supplier for the powder. So something that I can maybe say now, and we'll probably not talk about it for some time, but we're working also on a hydration and carb powder, like a drink mix, isotonic drink mix, that will give you a good baseline to have a good carb load and sodium load for a liquid drink mix. Next 3-4 months coming out. Let's see, but I'm going to visit the factory soon and see what's going on. Then community-wise, oh my God, so much going on. We had a great event with the Hoi An Run Club. Super cool, 5 a.m. start very early in the ancient town of Hoi An. We were cruising then for 6 kilometers through the ancient town. It was magical. It's been like just quiet, no tourists, nothing, no bikes, no motorbikes, at least some bicycle, but no motorbikes. I lived in Hoi An for a long time, but I think I only ran in the morning like 1 or 2 times. And this one was really special because in the group, always feels great to run in a group, and going through the ancient town, seeing all the lanterns, seeing the town wake up with this kind of misty vibe. It was just amazing alongside the river. And we had a great community with the Hoi An Run Club who supported us, who helped us. We handed out Leckas, we took some pictures, of course, and wonderful event. So thank you so much for joining us. The next day, I joined the Run and Fun Run Club organized by Robin in Hoi An as well. It's more of a, foreigner-focused run club that meets at a coffee shop and then runs around the rice paddies. Also super cool to see what's happening. So many cool people coming to Hoi An now and hanging out, living there, starting a life, continuing their business, starting a business. Wonderful to see it. Really cool people to meet. Also, all of them love Lecka. It was great to introduce the brand even more and also put a face to the name that I'm not just a strange guy, a virtual guy, but also I'm real, and meeting people there. That was great. Then, of course, met the factory, had a good talk with our factory partner, our good friends there, looked into the new machines, looked into how we can make more things efficient, checked on quality. I took some videos, of course, create some content, which is what I'm doing right now as well. It's really cool to spread the word and just to see really again how we take our farm to fuel, how we bring to see the passion fruits coming into the factory and the bananas being chopped, processed to puree. Every time for me, it's amazing to watch this process, as it's just fresh and real and there's nothing fake. It's so cool. And then I had the pleasure to spend more time in Da Nang, which is half an hour drive north of Hoi An. This is the third largest city in Vietnam, and the capital of the province here. We are working quite a bit with run clubs here again. There's also another run club called Tag Fitness, has 700 members already. Da Nang is just turning into this massive sport and fitness wellness tourism place. It's insane. Just this morning, I went for a run here on the promenade on the beach. Hundreds of people are running, cycling, and there was already at 7:30 a.m. And I'm sure if you go at 5, it's even more. People are swimming, are surfing, are playing volleyball, football, soccer on the beach. It's just insane. I feel like it's Miami or I don't know, pick any other beach town, but it's just really happening. And you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. It's just healthy vibes all along. And it's amazing to have, of course, Lecka here too, which also translates into the hotel industry. I find it very interesting how many of the hotels now are knocking on our doors, and we knock on their doors, of course, as well, understanding, hey, do you want to maybe have a bar, or energy bar, or maybe have energy gel even in your hotel? And yeah, we have now more and more customers coming up. We are already working here with the Four Seasons Hotel, which where you can find Lecka, our smaller energy bar, the so-called energy bites in the gym. They're handing out for free there. We are working with Fusion as a very cool resort and villa place here in Da Nang as well, who is looking to give it out in their wellness package. And more hotels coming. We have a new version coming out here, which is a paper packaged energy bite. So it's a very small energy bite, a little snack almost, but still giving this idea of, hey, it gives you energy and is focused more on the wellness and fitness. And that paper package version, of course, suits the more eco-friendly environment of hotels rather than plastic, which is great for sports because paper and sweat and rain they're not best friends, and so the paper version for inside is good for hotels, and the plastic version, of course, is good for the outdoor industry. So yeah, it's great to see. I mean, many of the hotels here are also working with the run clubs. There's Ironman Da Nang, which is a very large Ironman event coming up in May, where, by the way, Lecka is a nutrition partner, and we work with them already for the last 2 years. That is also a testament to the Da Nang's position as a sport hub. Ironman is coming again, and this time they're having a full Ironman. So I think that for a few years only 70.3, they're going to have 140.6 coming up, and that is just Southeast Asia's fitness crowd, the fitness crowd coming to Da Nang and working with, in this case, a Hyatt hotel, who is really embracing sport tourism quite a bit. It's amazing to see. Yeah, so a few busy days. I'm super pumped. Of course, Vietnam is just so positive. It's happening. It's any language here is being spoken. People are super excited about the future. You see so many more hotels coming out. You see so much more buzz and vibe in the city again. I've been around for 6 years already, and I've been seeing the change now. It's really back to pre-COVID. I think COVID, of course, for tourism was a big hit for the region here, and but it's super. Yeah, it's super back, and there's no stopping here. And we're excited to be really in the middle of all this and powering, as a nutrition provider, powering all of these trends and being here. Last but not least, we also have some shop partners, some retail partners here in Da Nang. So there is Run Now, is a very cool sports shop in Maham Sports. I visited them with my partner on the ground here, Quang, who's the guy for us here in Lecka and doing everything in central Vietnam. Super cool to talk to them. We are the only brand from Vietnam on the shelves. All the others are internationally imported brands. We're the only brand that is real food. Everything else is maltodextrin and glucose and whatnot. So yeah, really our core proposition of being real food Vietnam is on display. It is on the shelf, and it's amazing. Other brands from Vietnam and other real food brands have no chance. We corner the market, and the feedback is very positive. Whether it's Vietnamese or foreigners, it doesn't matter. It's been very cool to see. And then, of course, even grocery stores have embraced us, given that so many tourists are here. So a chain called Moon Milk is a great partner here in Da Nang and in Nha Trang, who really is. I looked at the Moon Milk. You can see at the checkout, very visible, the gels in the bars in your face. And yeah, all the tourists are super keen. I hear people telling me on the ground, "Oh yeah, I saw Lecka at Moon Milk. Oh yeah, I've been buying it there. Oh yeah, you're the founder. Cool." Yeah, that, of course, you can imagine, polishes my ego, makes me very happy, and I'm very grateful for those partners to take a risk and put even our gels into those shops, which is not so common, I would say, that you find gels across the board. Having said all this, now I'm wrapping up my time in Da Nang in central Vietnam. I'm quite sad to leave my team behind, but I want to see them again soon. Again, I know they are doing a great job, and virtual work does work. And I'm heading down to Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, and that's going to be another crazy week coming up. I have next Friday a longer episode, probably even than this one, because I have so many meetings planned, so many different partners, from hotels to corporates to sport. Of course, we have a run club happening tomorrow morning in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm excited to meet a lot of people there, as I also have lived there for almost 2 years in 2020 and 2022. So, yeah, thanks for listening. You hopefully see my passion and my excitement. It's been great, and I can't wait for a few more days in Ho Chi Minh City, and then of course in Vietnam, and then in Greater Asia. Thank you so much, and keep it easy.